Welcome to the Ping of the Week podcast, episode 8. Let's get into it.
Yeah, welcome to episode 8, guys. Let's get started. You know how we do it here. I'm going to go through some boxing topics and then onto the MMA. There's a good weekend of boxing just went past. Couple things to talk about. So yeah, we want to start with probably the main thing at light heavyweight. Beterbiev now has 3 belts after defeating Joe Smith Jr. within 2 rounds.
He got smacked out in 2 rounds.
Bro, you haven't even seen it, innit? Listen, we're doing a live reaction right now to this fight. It's short enough. Yeah, 2 rounds destruction. I just want Aaron to see this quickly, then we can kind of get into it, what I thought of it.
You know me, man. I'm so...
And yeah, you know, so it looks like Yard is going to be facing Beterbiev in London. Some people are saying they want to go straight to the unification, but we know Yard, he doesn't really take step aside money. He didn't do it with Kovalev and Canelo, so you know what I mean. But yeah, let's quickly just see how this fight played out. We can give you a little live commentary or a breakdown of the fight and what I was thinking as I was watching this. So yeah, let's get into this one. So straight away there.
Yeah.
Oh man, straight away from Beterbiev.
Whoa.
Oh. You know, he's nice distance there. Joe Smith, you know, Joe Smith is just trying to do the tough guy thing, walking in. And I guess that's just his style, innit? That jab, I don't know, the jab is a bit dead as well.
Those rival gloves are nice, man.
Yeah. But Beterbiev, some nice lateral movement. Joe Smith, Yard was saying he's faster than Beterbiev. He's probably faster than both, but Joe Smith does look a bit slow.
Yeah. Whoa.
It's just counters here by Beterbiev. Nice lateral movement. Joe Smith seems to be kind of plodding forward, not a lot of head movement.
Yeah, oof. That was a solid jab from Beterbiev.
Beterbiev, yeah, it's hard to say his name.
Beterbiev. I'm going to call him Beterbiev.
You know what? That was a good right hand by Joe Smith, probably only.
Whoa.
But literally, he's just coming in and just throwing shots. And I think it's just styles makes fights here. If you try to fight Beterbiev like this, you kind of are asking for a bad outcome.
Whoa. Oh no. Oh no, he keeps walking into the overhand.
Listen, he can't dodge it, the overhand, right? I'll tell you this. I was watching this here, thinking, are you not going to move your head or adapt to that shot again? Every time he throws it, it just lands.
Beterbiev, he's probably thinking, okay.
Again, he said, okay, yeah. First of all, that was probably a knockdown.
Whoa.
So they said it's a slip. Cool.
Well, he does look a bit shaken.
Jab to the body. To me, he looked nervous after that.
Whoa, that 1-2 pinged him.
Yeah. But Beterbiev was thinking this is easy work. Back on the jab.
Whoa.
Joe Smith has just abandoned his jab. I think he might have been hurt from that first knockdown they called a slip.
Yeah. His
and
legs...
Look where he's getting hit in. When he's getting the overhands to the back of the ear.
Oh, man.
Left hook. Beterbiev is just outboxing him. Easy work here, boy.
I don't like watching this. Joe Smith gets caught too clean.
Listen, I saw this first round. I said he's getting KO'd, man. Like every single overhand he chucks, it lands on that back of the ear. Behind the head, you're going to get rocked.
Oh, yeah. Just for the audio listeners, we're just watching... we're watching highlight. Was this a full fight or was this highlights?
It's a full fight.
Yeah, it's so short.
Look at the shot.
Joe Smith Jr. versus
same shot.
Beterbiev. Yeah, man.
At this point, I was saying, come on, like Joe Smith, come on, mate. Like you're world champion unified. I think it was just the styles. Just didn't really... Styles make fights, and I think his style, it was all wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Unfortunately. Yeah, man.
He just looked bad, man. I don't like how much... You know, like when someone's taking solid shots early.
His first round, he's getting hit like that.
Yeah, man.
But, you know, it's kind of Joe Smith's... that's always his game plan, isn't it? Come in and just try to go ham, I suppose. But if you run into Beterbiev like that, He's got some natural power and good boxing technique. Double jab there, he's jabbing his way in. Joel Smith just gave up on his jab as well. Like, he's just there trying to wing in bangs. They just showed a knockdown.
Whoa.
Side of the head. Like, it's the same shot every time. Again there. Rocked him. He's rocked.
Man.
Same shot again. Hook right hooks, left hooks. I was saying, yeah. You know when like the easy thing to do is to just try to be tough and just get it over and done with, kind of thing.
Yeah.
He just keeps walking into overhands. At this point, I thought, like, this is ridiculous. He didn't show any defensive responsibility, but I think maybe it's just his style, man. Like, you can't fight Beterbiev like this.
Styles make matchups.
He's just gonna chuck it overhanded and drop him again. Oh, nice body shot by Beterbiev. Uppercut, left hook, overhand, uppercut, left, overhand. It's just now he can just hit him. I generally think Joel Smith Jr., the ones where you are worried about how the fight could play out, and you kind of knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Because he knows all he can do is fight. He can't really box or use defense. I feel like he expected it and then just kind of, you know what I mean? All credit to Joel Smith Jr., but
yeah, credit for getting in there, man. But this is looking like a beatdown.
He went out like a warrior, I suppose. But the skills he displayed, I'm sorry, but I can't say this is a good performance from him. Overhand again. No head movement. Overhand.
Oh, man. He can't block that overhand, man. He's just getting smacked.
Well, listen, I know sometimes the guys have good shots. It's not like he's setting it up. He's just chucking overhand or something. He's just like, well, if you're going to take that, I'm just going to chuck it.
Oh, man, he doesn't know where he is.
Done.
He got smacked.
Yeah, so
that was a good stoppage, man.
Good stoppage by the ref there. But yeah, I just wanted Aaron to see that. So sorry for all the listeners. We were just doing a quick live reaction to the Joel Smith Jr. vs Beterbiev fight. And yeah, man, honestly, listen, I can't take anything away from Beterbiev. He's a good fighter. Always rated him. He's a very good fighter. He does break you down in the long run. And when he fights someone in there with skill that can actually move about other than box on a high level, he is very good. Stays composed even if you're beating him on points or having your way a little bit. He'll compose himself and find a way. But for that fight there, Joel Smith Jr. literally just plays straight into his hands. And honestly, everyone's calling him an animal and a beast. I put that fight more up to Joel Smith Jr.'s lack of defensive responsibility and just literally coming in there with no game plan. I don't know what the game plan was. No head movement.
Yeah, I think it's like you said. He had one game plan. Make it like try to rough him up and try to be tough.
He kind of knew he wasn't tough after one round and said, "Oh, well,
yeah,
but let me just go out like a warrior, I suppose." But yeah, guys, leave a comment. Maybe we're wrong for hating on Beterbiev, but that was a terrible performance from Joel Smith Jr. I'm sorry. That was for unified belts. You should have came with a high level. You should up your level for these fights there.
That looked bad, man.
Yard would have KO'd him. Marcus Brown would have whooped his ass as well. Buatsi would have whooped his ass as well.
Craig Richards
would have whooped his ass. If he's fighting like that.
Yeah.
How many fighters would have whooped his ass? But anyway, Beterbiev, but he done what he had to do. And, if someone's coming with that game plan, Beterbiev will deal with them. He's a high-level fighter. But yeah, let's get into what's next for Beterbiev. As we said last week on the podcast, we know Anthony Yard is scheduled to be facing the winner of these two, and so Beterbiev came out of the winner. And yeah, Yard vs Beterbiev should be a smashing showdown. Should be a great big fight. Anthony Yard once again is fighting for some titles. Some people want to see the step aside. Some people are happy to see this fight. Anthony Yard is a big fighter in the UK, even in the world. He does draw a lot of attraction in this light heavyweight division, and I think, to be honest, he does spice things up. Bivol, Bivol. I think Bivol outboxes Beterbiev, honestly, but I want to talk about Yeah, we'll talk about it at the same time, to be honest. Bivol, I don't want to see Bivol right now because we kind of know what you expect from Bivol. The thing with Yard, he could try bang it out with Beterbiev, but with more skill, obviously, in defense. Actually, with defensive responsibility, he's not just going to walk in there and get hit by overhands. So it could be an exciting fight with like a higher skill set. And honestly, I think Anthony Yarde can do it. Anthony Yarde can beat him. He's not Joe Smith Jr. He's got power as well and boxing ability. And yeah, man, if you see the comments, it's just crazy. Now, these like people, you know what it is with these boxing fans, they don't watch boxing, and I have to get into my rants now. And they just have this recency bias. They see someone get knocked out. Oh my God, Beterbiev is so strong. He just knocked someone out. They don't understand what even happened in a fight. They can't really understand boxing. So now they're really gassed on Beterbiev, like he can just knock everyone out in 2 rounds. Now they're saying he will knock anyone out in 2 rounds. People are acting like Joe Smith Jr. was some beast, and he's never been stopped. I looked at Joe Smith Jr.'s record. He's been stopped earlier in his career. So that's his second KO loss. He's been outboxed. Do you know what I mean? And we know technically he's not the best fighter there. Clearly, he couldn't block an overhand for whatever reason. Maybe it was just a bad performance. Maybe the pressure got to him, whatever. But all I'm saying is, I like Anthony Yarde's chances in this. Am I being delusional to say he can't lose? Of course he can. You know, his biggest detriment, Yarde has to show that he's improved from the Kovalev fight stamina wise. It looked like he had in the Lyndon Arthur, because he started with a good high pace, and he did stop Arthur in 4 rounds, but he did still look like he could. You know what I mean? He was fresh. We know he's brought in what's his name? I can't remember.
Oh, the old Jamaican.
Yeah, the old Jamaican though. Michael, no. James Cook.
Oh, that's it, James Cook.
In
Yeah.
James Corner, that's just been a great. I think that's where the stamina issues kind of got solved there. We're hearing about these runs that James Cook's doing. Big up James Cook, you know. And it's been multiple years since then. At the end of the day, yeah, Anthony Yarde's got better since then. He's been through a lot of trials and tribulations, and I think it's his time now. Beterbiev, listen, he's hittable. Watch the Marcus Brown fight, and that'll kind of show you some of the success Anthony Yarde can have. But then that also shows you how good Beterbiev is, because Marcus Brown was doing well early on. But then Beterbiev, you know what I mean, he broke him down systematically later on to the fight. That's actually a very good fight, interesting fight. How to deal with that fast, you know what I mean, flashy guys with movement. Beterbiev, you know what I mean, he stays consistent. He stays consistent and just breaks man down. And listen, that could happen with Anthony Yarde. That'll be the way he would have to beat Anthony Yarde. I don't think it would just be him running in, overhanding him in 2 rounds. Some of these fans, like these, I don't know what they are, Anthony Yarde haters, Beterbiev bum boys, they're coming out of the woodwork.
They're bumming highlight watches.
Bummy highlight watches. They never watched the full fight. They probably didn't watch the fight. They just saw overhands. I was like, oh, he's so strong, 2 rounds, oh.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, come on, man. People are talking about, oh, Yarde's scared. Look at Yarde, just clearly still wants the fight. He's like, I'm going to do that to him. You know what I'm saying? Yarde, he's up for it, whatever. I think what people need to realise, they just keep talking about, this is the most bummiest comment I see. Oh, Yarde got knocked out by a jab. Like, some of these bums have never fought a day in their life. They never sparred, nothing. Yeah, but like, they don't understand being tired.
A jab is a punch, though.
Getting hit.
You're getting punched.
Hit by anything. He was just clearly completely fatigued.
You can get knocked out by slaps.
You can get knocked out by a jab. If you run into a dirty jab, like what? But he was just clearly knackered, and he gets hit by a jab, and he just fell over and thought, yeah, I can't really get up because I'm done. Do you know what I mean? They acted like he was rocked and wobbling. He did, you know what I mean? It's just clearly fatigue, because he was very inexperienced at that time. Do you know what I mean? A very inexperienced amateur career.
I need to just.
He came very far, and the way people get onto Tunde, they're cussing his trainer. It's like, do they even understand? For someone's trainer to bring them that far with that little experience, you can't be a trust. Like,
they don't understand.
They're just bummy, innit?
But I'm gonna leave you guys.
But yeah, so overall, I think that should be a great showdown. I think it should be in October. Beterbiev coming. Hopefully, he does fight Yarde, and they don't try to offer him step aside money. But to be honest, last time Yarde didn't take any step aside money, so they'll probably have to offer him a lot, because I know he does want belts and he wants to try to make a name in the division. And I just find it funny that, you know what I mean? Fair enough, if there's these Russians hating and saying, oh yeah, my boy Beterbiev is going to crush a bit, but I see these UK guys just moisties, like, Yard can't be him. He can't. So it's like, you know, when people see these knockouts and it's like, just because you would be scared to fight this guy doesn't mean everyone else is a coward like you. Yeah. Listen, everyone is human. Beterbiev is not some super android. You know what I mean? He can be hurt. Who dropped him? Callum Smith got caught him, dropped him. Do you know what I mean? Like, Yard hits hard. He's very skillful. People underrate his skills a lot. But yeah, we'll see, man. I can't wait for that showdown. Maybe I've got a bit of bias on the UK, but you know what I mean? We'll see. Hopefully it happens. And yeah, I can't wait to see a great fight. Moving on, kind of touch on Bivol as well. Honestly, I think Bivol has the boxing ability to beat Beterbiev, because Beterbiev is actually very hittable. Joe Smith Jr., I don't know, he just made him look like some perfect fighter, but you know what I mean, with Beterbiev, you can hit him, he is hittable, do you know what I mean? But it's more of he systematically breaks people down, and he is a very technical fighter that way. But I think Bivol does have the boxing ability, and like I think Bivol will be more used to his style out of everyone, coming from that Russian, that amateur background as well. So I say I'd want to see Beterbiev fight Yard, and then the winner obviously can fight Bivol to unify. But yeah, I think those three are the top right now at light heavyweight, and I think a lot of these guys would have beat Joe Smith Jr. Honestly, I think a few of the UK light heavyweights could have beat Joe Smith Jr. But yeah,
I'd have to agree on that, man.
Yeah. What are your thoughts after seeing that as well? Actually, because I've been talking for a while.
Yeah. To be fair, Joe Smith Jr., credit to you. Just credit to you, man. You got in there regardless. But yeah, I don't think that was his best performance. And it's like, I don't like judging people by their kind of bad performances. But then I could also say Beterbiev made him look bad. But yeah, I just feel like, yeah, Joe Smith Jr., I think he needs to go back to the drawing board, like work his defense, because I feel like it was apparent that he only has one kind of style. Yeah. And if he's not successful at that style, he starts to get very, very bummy. He was looking cab drivery, so...
Listen, at that high level, you need some sort of boxing skills and defense. You can't get away with that. Like, I'm sorry, I was watching that. Like, come on, man. This is after round one. I knew he was. What did I say to you? I think last week I did say he's getting knocked out.
You said it picture perfect. You're like, this guy. He's just gonna get knocked.
It's the way he fights, isn't it? You can't fight Beterbiev like that. He's not some joker.
You said that.
Yeah, and what about Bivol? He's Beterbiev.
Yeah, I think stylistically, I like Bivol in that matchup. I think, like when I'm even just there, I was watching Beterbiev. I mean, he looks good, strong. He has a good, solid jab, good punch variation. But I did see him falling onto shots a bit.
And that's kind of a guy. He's doing that to a guy that's just standing there. Though,
yeah,
like we have to watch people watching the Marcus Brown fight and some of his fights where he has more difficult opponents. It still makes him look good because of the way he deals with it, but he does, you know what I mean? He'll get hit or struggle with a certain style and have to work his way in.
I even saw him get hurt by a few shots in this fight, though.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I didn't. Let's say whoop his ass. But yeah, what about Yard as well?
I think personally, I think Yard is one of the best talents to come out of the UK. I think he stops Beterbiev in 8 rounds. I just have this feeling, man.
So I think it's either Yard stops him or Beterbiev stops Yard. It's one of that. There you go, now 12 rounds.
Yeah, it's not going 12.
Listen, if they fight someone, listen, that's what it's like. If you don't punch up Beterbiev, he comes for you. Like, if you don't stop him, he'll probably stop you.
Yeah,
that's why this fight will be lit. And we know Andy Yard, at the end of the day, all these haters, he goes for broke. He don't like go into fights and bitch out and do dumb stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's going to empty the tank.
He'll empty the tank on you and try his best, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. But yeah, there's some good fights at light heavyweight. People are saying if it happens, hopefully not, and Yard gets some step aside money, they're saying he should fight Buatsi. I do agree with that. If he does have to step aside for whatever reason, and he decides to, I say he should fight Buatsi as a, like, you know what I mean, because he does have to keep it active, because he can't be that inactive. He has been a bit inactive. But yeah, him and Tunde are saying you know what I mean, right now they're preparing for him. I think Frank Warren has already kind of signed it and put in for it, so hopefully it happens, man. Should be a good fight. All right, we can move on. Some good news. The boxing gods have answered our prayers. Crawford v Spence is rumoured to be taking place October 29th. That's a good birthday. Yeah, it's a good birthday
day after your birthday. That's what I was thinking. That's crazy.
It's nothing's finalised or signed, but that's kind of like the rumoured date. There's a lot of fights in October, actually.
We are definitely going live for that one.
Yeah, there's a few fights in October. Ennis, well, I'll get into that after as well. Ennis v Furman.
What?
Rumoured as well.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, the welterweight division is looking lit around. I think it might even be the same day. No, it was around that anyway, in October. So yeah, let's get into it. Spence v Crawford firstly. So I think rumor has it the fight is very close to being made. There's a lot of people back and forth, who's the favourite, etc. I think Crawford is actually the slight betting favourite right now, but we always know in fights, for some reason, the nearer it gets, it kind of changes sometimes. But
yeah,
right now Crawford is the betting favourite, I suppose, because he's a unified division and usually he's around 1 or 2 pound for pound. Maybe that could be a reason, but
yeah,
we know that kind of don't really mean anything. And Spence, we know how dangerous Spence is. This could be one of the greatest fights in history now. This could go down one of the great fights of this era, though. Unifying the welterweight division. That'll put anyone at the top of the pound for pound list, honestly. The winner of those. And yeah, man, there's a lot of talk going back and forth. Apparently a lot of the legends, well, I don't know if they're hating on Errol Spence, but they're picking Crawford. Like, you remember that when a lot of these fighters got introduced to the Boxing Hall of Fame and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of the fighters were picking Crawford to beat Spence.
Yeah.
And Spence kind of, to be honest though, a lot of fighters have been, these old school fighters have been hating on Spence for a while.
Yeah,
like,
they have.
Leonard, like, they've just been saying just for a sly thing to him. I don't know why. It's kind of weird, but yeah, they kind of say he's got one style. And he can, I know what they're kind of trying to say, and they say Crawford's just showing more. But then you could say the argument to that, I suppose the counter argument is Crawford kind of has to use all these tactics and different styles to deal with these guys, where Spence can just use one style to deal with them. Do you know what I mean? And he hasn't had to show his other skills and figure out different styles. But then again, I don't know, different things. Spence has shown like ways you can have success with him. Like maybe Kell Brook had some good success in that fight. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to it, honestly. I don't know, I have a slight edge. Like every day I think about this fight, it just changes. Like, who do you think would win that one?
Yeah, for me, I'm still slightly on the Spence side, and it's only because like I feel like one, Crawford's just a G. He's gonna scrap anyone. But he also put Errol Spence on the pound for pound list, so I feel like even there he kind of knows his skills. And then it's also the thing with like Errol Spence don't really get in no close fights. His fights are not close. There's no like, oh my god, he almost lost there. Like,
neither with Crawford, though.
Yeah, but with Crawford, I've seen Crawford and I'm like, whoa. He's been behind. Like, he does write people off, so who cares? But it's like, strength wise, he's not gonna be much stronger than Spence. And then it's like, Spence can box, and it's weird because it was Anthony Yard that said this. He saw Anthony Yard. He saw Errol Spence spar Mayweather years ago.
Gonna bring that up,
So it's like, I feel like
he's saying
Errol Spence has like this hidden, like it's not even hidden. He will use it.
Very good fundamentals in boxing, a bit that people underrate. I feel like, and he kind of knows how to deal with kind of different styles better than people think. I think that's the thing, and then people just see him kind of go ham and just tuck people in because he can. But like when he needs to, he can box. But that's the thing with this fight. They're going to start off boxing at some high-ass level. They cannot come in just swinging and someone's going to get counted and banged. So they're going to start very You know what I mean? It has to be technical, the approach, but it'll get vicious. Yeah, it's just going to be cold. Yeah, I can't wait for that fight.
It's gonna be good, man.
For me, who am I leaning towards? You know what? I couldn't even tell you a definitive right now. I feel like just going for Crawford, so we could just be opposite in this one.
Yeah.
We could do a live stream. Root for the same person.
Put him in the dirt. Put him in the dirt.
I'm dead. But yeah, Crawford, man, he could just start winging in the hooks, bro.
Yeah.
The thing is, that I think Crawford kind of he can rock Spence as well. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like Spence, like if Crawford bangs him, Spence will like what? I see Spence wobble, you know, but they're both humans. That's the thing.
Yeah, I've seen Crawford
wobble. Like, you've seen Crawford get dropped. He's a bit lighter. Then again, the movement. Is he gonna come to like play the game, or is he gonna just try to have a scrap with his ego? It could be one of them ones, like, you know, them haggler. They don't know what's happening. They just try to go in, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's looking good. October 29th.
Oh, that's a good fight, man.
Excuse me, should be a great fight. Yeah, can't wait for that. But yeah, there's a lot of back and forth going on now. And it's funny because for some reason Crawford is just getting on to the Charlo brothers. What? While he's getting ready to fight, what's his name? Spence. He just keeps cussing Charlos and talking about fighting him after. Whereas I think he needs to focus on Spence because Spence is the harder fight. Yeah. Listen, I give Crawford a better chance of beating
Charlos.
Yeah. Especially the lighter one. I don't know who is Mel or Mal. Other than Spence, man. Because Spence, I'm pretty sure his boxing ability is better than both. His IQ is better than both of theirs. But yeah. Moving on as well to another top fight in the welterweight division. Two big names, Jaron Ennis and Keith Thurman. Rumor has it that they could fight, and I feel like Thurman has to just he's met his. Do you know what I mean? He had to eat his ducking ways from just getting out of that Spence fight. And I think people know that if he doesn't fight Ennis now, they'll just call him a duck forever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And Errol Spence is even saying, he will never fight Ennis. I think Thurman's just thinking, nah, I can't have this. So I think the fight that's why it's kind of rumored to be happening. People saying he won't fight him. Thurman's probably thinking, nah, I got to put some respect on my name. Like, who do they think I am? So yeah, man, Thurman vs Ennis. I can't lie, Thurman won't get banged out. You know, he's not a joke. Like, say what you want about him, he won't just get banged out. I think Ennis will win, and Ennis can still stop him, but it won't be no joke thing. And he might not. He could go 12 rounds. Do you know what I mean? But I do have Ennis in that fight, younger, fresher. Thurman couldn't stop a lighter. What's his name? That guy that Tank stopped, he couldn't stop him.
I don't remember.
No, he Tank stopped. That Mexican ethnic warrior. Javante Davis. Sorry, guys.
What is the guy's name? Oh, Barrios. Yeah.
Barrios.
Mario Barrios.
So, Thurman fought Barrios, didn't stop him. I was expecting him to stop him.
But then again, I could just say Barrios. He's healthier.
He moved up in weight. Maybe he's just kind of fresher.
He did look a bit drawn in that Javante Davis fight.
140, yeah, maybe. And then I let Barrios hit. He had body shot. This is why Keith Thurman didn't fight Spence, because he's just like, I'm not having them body shots, bro. Like, I know I'll get stopped. But the thing is, Ennis will give him dirty body shots.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to be much better, mate.
I've seen Ennis on the bag, man.
Well, I think, you know what, that's my prediction. Ennis is going to stop him with a body shot round 10. But it'll be a good scrap, though, because Thurman's got fast feet. And Thurman's overhands are different, bro. I'm telling you. He's got the hardest overhands to dodge. He's overhand right, bro. That shit. Listen, if you're not careful, he will wing you off, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ennis beats Thurman. That could be another smashing fight at welterweight. That could put someone in the lineup to be facing someone who's unified, etc. We never know. If Errol Spence wins that fight and unifies, I think he will just move up. But I don't think that writes off the Ennis fight, because I think Ennis will move up eventually as well, because he's quite big at welterweight. Honestly, he's a bit of an animal. I can see him moving up to 154 and having Bear still that bit even more power, because I feel like he cuts a lot as well. But yeah, Ennis will punch up the Charlos as well. Listen, the welterweight and the 54 division right now, it's crazy, man. Yeah. But big up Charlo though. We had to put some respect on his name. No one ever's trying to mention him in pound for pound or anywhere near it. Even in top 10, someone tried to not put him in. He's unified the division. So, all right, come on. They put like what they talk about Lomachenko and all these, like, these men aren't even fighting, but whatever. But yeah, man. What do you think of that Ennis vs Furman?
Oh, that's a crazy scrap, man. Honestly, I feel like that is going to be probably I'm predicting fight of the night, because Furman, whatever you want to say, like, you know, he's weak to the body. He's a former champion. He don't have it from no one. Like, even you saw when he got dropped by Pacquiao, he got back up, still tried to scrap. But yeah, man, I feel like this is a good test for Ennis. Like, he needs to not sleep for any second. He needs to be switched on, or he will get he'll get put through the ropes, man.
Yeah, he can get. Listen, I think some of the guys just fighting like Lipnitz. Lipnitz ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, bro. Lipnitz. He's a little.
I knew that answer was coming.
He's weak, bro. You know when someone's small and weak. So you're just walking up to them.
Yeah, the way I don't know how he got to 1.7. He needs to go down or something. But yeah, he's not Lipnitz. It's not none of these guys. It's not what's his name. The Conor Benn's even banging out some of these, man.
I'm saying.
Maybe people making Joe Ennis look previously, but he's cold, obviously. But he's not. You know the man I'm talking about, innit?
They're making him look like Duran. That's what he's looking. He's looking like Duran. He's just banging these guys.
I need to see a story about that. I forget these names. Conor Ben beats his last fight.
Oh, Algieri.
Not even Algieri, Van Heerden.
Oh, yeah.
Which means now, Van Heerden, that fight, they didn't even go, so we didn't even get to see Ennis punch him up. But, you know, I think we just need to see. Yeah, I think it's time, though. It's good for Ennis. It'll be like his coming out party, because people are still saying he hasn't been tested, hasn't it? You know what I mean?
Ennis versus Conor Ben.
Conor Ben don't want to smoke, but Conor Ben does want the smoke slightly as well.
Yeah, because Chris Van Heerden, he banged him out, and then Chris Van Heerden fought Ennis, didn't he?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But the fight got like, it stopped early because of a headbutt or some crap.
Yeah.
So we didn't really get to see as a measuring stick. But then again, Conor Ben whooped his ass quickly. Wasn't a long thing. So boy, listen, maybe Conor Ben can fight the winner of those two. If he wants it, people tell him to go European and fight Venetian and all this crap, but I don't know, man. Because I suppose it's up to.
I don't even know who that is, man.
These UK guys, these European dons. No, he's good. He's good. It'll be a good fight. He's not all that. You know what I'm saying? He's better. He'll be a harder fight than Van Heerden and all these guys that he keeps.
Oh, that's good.
Out. But it's just also, it's like, if I was Conor Ben, I'd be like, why do I want to fight? Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Well, you never know. Wonder what's next for Conor Ben. But yeah, man. What were you saying? Strengths and weaknesses for Ennis and Furman.
I think Furman got more power. Weirdly, I think volume wise, I feel like Ennis has more power because he has more punch variation, head movement's better. I feel like Ennis got some fast ass feet. That's one thing I've clocked about him.
Yeah,
he's in and out, like he knows just how to get just out of range and like be turning his heads, blocking like right hands. So like I think he's got like A1 kind of distance management, and I feel like at the top level, I want to see if he has it against a guy like Furman, because if he don't, he's getting his jaw spun. Like, it's all good like against the mid-range old like bummy 147 guys. The head turns and shit.
Yeah.
But if he just turns his head and then thing just overhands him, Furman overhands him, then it's like ooh.
No, I think Ennis is very reactive, and I think he's kind of. He needs that big fight to show people his true skills. I think he's also a guy that he'll raise his level of composition. He'll raise his game as well. Honestly, I think it could be a coming out party for Ennis, like beating the crap out of Furman. Everyone will be like, "Oh my god, this is a monster." Do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna start ducking him. For
They're all
real.
ducking for real, bro. But nah,
Run for the hills, Ennis is
he's
coming.
already been ducked. Man. People don't want to see it. I think he's too sharp. Very sharp.
Yeah, man.
Very good at switching from defense to offense. Yeah, I mean, that's what makes a great fighter, when you can defend in it, then attack within split seconds and just be out of there. Defend, attack, defend. And yeah, it's when it does those slight little things what makes Ennis a great fighter. Furman, honestly, Furman's got the experience to be in these dogfights. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, Ennis, I ain't really seen him pushed anywhere or thrown in no deep end. Do you know what I mean? So that could actually, if Furman makes it a dogfight or something and knows not to try to start boxing with him, but it's about the game plan. In a way, you got to box with him and then fight your fight, and then, do you know what I mean? Without doing it by me like Joel Smith Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if he does that, Ennis will put him away with one of them short body shots, man.
Yeah, and this the body shots, I think. To be honest, it's a tall order for Furman. And he hasn't been looking the greatest, but you can't write Furman off, man, one time. It's just that one time, that one bang, and that'll be you.
100.
Yeah, man, I'd say that's a 70-30 fight for Ennis, that one. But yeah, man. Yeah, next I want to move on to some heavyweight news. Quite a lot of news here. So first of all, let's get into I want to start with Tyson Fury. He's coming out of retirement. I think everyone knew that, though. Is that all that retiring BS? Yeah. There's talks of it. I don't think it's finalized, but there's talks of Tyson Fury vs Joe Joyce, the juggernaut. I'm sorry. When I saw this, I was like, listen, the Juggernaut probably won't get pinged off because he's just the solidest unit of the ever created. He's just an
He's
animal.
another TMT android, isn't he?
Yeah, he's an android, but Tyson Fury's gonna outbox him.
Yeah.
He's been outboxed by Usyk and Emmett. I'm not saying it's the same now, but I feel that Usyk can still outbox him. Man. If Usyk can outbox him, Tyson Fury can outbox him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think Tyson Fury will jab his head off, just move around. You know what I mean, play it safe. When he needs to, you know what I'm saying, give him a bang, but it's just the stiffness of Joe Joyce. Unless that jab is leveled up. To be honest, with heavyweights, if you have a good jab, then your stiffness kind of don't matter in a way. But he just needs to be able to at least jab with Tyson, because if he can't, he's going to get peppered, bro.
For 12 rounds.
Yeah, for 12 rounds. That could be a 12-round light work decision.
And this new Tyson Fury has kind of
Yeah,
he
he's
has power, man.
has power as well, so he'll even might not write him off, but you can bing him and make him think about coming in.
Yeah.
So it's not just getting outboxed. You could just run in.
And he might get the uppercut push combo.
Push him over, push the Juggernaut over.
Oh,
The Juggernaut won't move, bro. If you push the Juggernaut and he's rocked, he just still doesn't move.
Yeah.
The Juggernaut, Joe Joyce is solid.
That's a
What
good
do you think
scrap.
Joe Joyce's keys to victory are with that one?
Just swinging overhand, isn't it? Just solid jab, loads of feints. Even though he's the bigger man, you can still use your feints to get in. Feints. Like solid jab, combination punching, and like in the clinch, just try bang some overhands in, like just messy shots.
Make it a dogfight, innit? Yeah, it's true. But you know what?
But you can't really do that with Tyson Fury. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's
It's
true.
just not really possible.
Honestly, he might. The thing is, Joe Joyce can use the game plan that Dylan White was trying to use because he's got the chin for it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joe Joyce will eat them shots. He's built up. He's made of something else. He's actually an animal. But yeah, it could be a good fight though. You know, Joe Joyce always brings it. He doesn't just lay down. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to that one. I think. What is it rumored to be in? I think for October as well. There's a lot of fights in October.
October as well.
Rumored to be in October, so there's a lot of great fights in October.
Flipping hell.
Spence, Anthony Yard for Beterbiev, Crawford Spence, Tyson Fury.
It's a crazy year for
Man.
boxing.
So yeah, October's gonna be a good month for boxing, boy. No, actually, I forgot some of the lightweights. Devin Haney, he's Cambosos. So Cambosos has activated his rematch clause. Just wanted to go back to that quickly.
Oh crap.
He's activated the rematch clause, so people were saying, does he even want the rematch?
No, credit to him,
He's
man.
activated it. I don't
That's a
know
good
where the
skill.
fight's going to happen. But I don't know where the fight's going to happen. But in the lightweight division, he wants to run it back. He wants his belt back. He wants to be the emperor, the return of the emperor. He's called it the return of the emperor. And he said, I know I can beat Devin Haney. That's what he said, apparently. So he truly believes he can beat Devin. Yeah, guys, what do you think? Do you think he's just being delusional? Or is it just for another payday? Or do you think he actually... I think he believes it, you know what I mean? I don't think he just saying it. But obviously his pride's probably hurt and he doesn't want to just go out getting outboxed by some young kid in his eyes. So yeah, man, that's be a good fight. Yeah, leave in the comments, let us know what you think about any of the topics we've discussed so far. Don't forget to like while you're watching this and subscribe as well if you're listening on Spotify or anything else. You can also come to the YouTube and like as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the Ping of the Week. Okay, so let's move back onto some of the heavyweights. So another heavyweight fight. Andy Ruiz vs Luis Ortiz, scheduled for September 4th. What do you think about that one? Andy Ruiz, I ain't seen them both for a while. Luis Ortiz must be 89.
Andy Ruiz.
Andy Ruiz, yeah, guy knocked out.
He's still going
He's
ham.
one-time world champion.
The one that looks like the kid from Up, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, flipping hell, man. I like him, man. I like how fast his hands are.
You know what? He got some hand speed, but I think Ortiz's style.
What? He's fighting Luis Ortiz?
Ortiz,
What?
yeah.
I thought Luis Ortiz retired.
I don't know what's going on with
Ah,
Luis
wait.
Ortiz. Yeah, so Andy Ruiz is fighting Luis Ortiz. That could be a good scrap, you know. But I'm just wondering, when is the last time Luis Ortiz fought? Because I do not remember this at all. And he has to be about, okay, Charles Martin. He killed Charles Martin
Oh, yeah, I remember
in
that.
January. Okay. You know what? It's not that long ago. We got Luis Ortiz, though.
He's still going ham.
Yeah, he's still going down. Only 2 losses was to Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Still a good heavyweight. It's just his age right now. And I think he lies. He 100% lies about his age.
Yeah, man, he's old.
Oh my God, 43.
43, he's still doing it.
He's a beast. I rate him for scrapping up 43, but is that good for you?
And he's had 2, like, Deontay Wilder knockouts, innit?
But Andy Ruiz, what was Andy Ruiz's last fight? I hadn't seen him out for a while, and
Yeah.
he split up with Canelo's camp because they said he was lazy. So that's not a good sign. What do you think about that one, though?
I'm so confused. He's meant to be lazy, but then he lost all the weight, apparently.
Did he?
Ah, Andy Ruiz.
Yeah, who do you think will win that one? What's your predictions?
I feel like Andy Ruiz, as long as he's not like doesn't be bummy, he can use his youth, like volume punching, to just kind of like not even outbox Ortiz. I think he can just overwhelm him just with volume and just kind of win rounds. And then obviously I just know if they go blow to blow, Andy Ruiz is probably a bit more solid.
Maybe his chin
Yeah.
right now, yeah.
'Cause you're fighting a 43-year-old, isn't it?
Yeah,
Come
it's
on,
true,
man.
it's true.
You bang his
If you
chin.
let a 43-year-old outwork you at this rate, it's just okay. So Chris Arreola. Oh yeah, he beat up Chris Arreola.
Unanimous
Oh
decision.
no. Beat up. That fight was a bit close.
Yeah.
He was getting all hurt and that. The date was the 1st. So he fought him in June. I mean April, sorry. That was last month. Bro, that feels like it was a while ago. But yeah.
Yeah, he didn't fight for 2 years after the Andre Joshua loss.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it was a while ago. It was 2021.
And it was the 1st of January.
No.
Or the 5th.
It's the 1st of April in 2021. Flipping out. I was thinking it felt like ages ago.
Wow.
So, yeah, he fought Chris Arreola. He hasn't had a fight. He's been quite inactive. So maybe that's why Luis Ortiz is fancying his chances.
Yeah.
People are saying he's not as committed. He's not that dedicated. Andy Ruiz had all the belts and just didn't even train. No. But you know, he's a fighter at the end of the day. He gets in there, does what he has to do. I'd actually pick Luis Ortiz still. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think he's Luis Ortiz pedigree. Maybe he is 43, so I don't know.
That's the only thing.
That's the only thing. If he was young, I'd just 100% Luis Ortiz.
Yeah.
But still, he can outbox him the way he boxes. Like, if Andy Ruiz be lazy, he'll probably just lose, get outboxed. Like, because Ruiz has just that Cuban style. Stick to those fundamentals, fundamentally sound. If he hasn't slowed down completely, he might not get tucked in. Do you know what I mean? So, boy, you know what I mean?
It's a tough one.
It's a tough one, man. But yeah, it's another exciting fight though. It could be fireworks. Looking forward to that one as well. So yeah, the heavyweight division right now, looking proper. The last kind of fight announcement is Anthony Joshua vs Usyk. When did they plan to have it? They said it was now.
When was that? It's in Saudi.
In Saudi, yep. They're having their rematch. But when was it? The date.
Company.
Oh, 20th of August, yep. Confirmed for the 20th of August in Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia doing a lot of boxing.
Some of the latest news, yeah, you know, the money's there. The date's confirmed. Anthony Joshua's new trainer. Usyk is coming out of the war. He said his mental's going to be extra. He's not going to be shit, boys. I've just been fighting for my life. This is light work.
Yeah.
Joshua, boy. He's now with Robert Garcia as a trainer. There was an interview with him and one of his trainers that Joshua's came on with, and they're saying, yeah, they've got it all covered. They know the game plan, etc. I've heard some rumours that Joshua doesn't have the time to adapt to the Robert Garcia style. But you never know, man. What do you think of that one?
Personally, I just think Joshua, he just needs to go in there and just move him up. Nah, I think yeah, it'd be interesting. But really, like, I don't. This is not like a technical fight for Joshua. Have a solid jab, walk in there, use your size, your reach, your length, and just lean on him. You're the bigger guy. When you get in a clinch,
you need the ways of just when you get counted, burn all that stepping back off and just like you. Obviously, you don't want to get rocked, but
yeah,
you can work your way in intelligently, but with aggression. Do you know what I mean? Showing the roadman signs as you're doing it. Don't let him get any free shots. If he bangs you, flinging two off, you're like, what? Make him think about, countering this guy is not just a counter on that. Bink, and I'm out. He should have to work for his shots as a smaller don, do you know what I mean? So, I hope Joshua can do it. But I think it is a hard task, switching trainers. We never know, man. It could be the match made in heaven, so we could be writing Garcia off for like their connection, the time they have to build. Imagine it works, and he just
creates another monster.
Creates a monster. At the end of the day, Garcia, he does train fighters for aggression very well. I can't lie. Even against counter punches, it obviously is different at different weights. People are saying what heavyweights has he trained, etc. I don't know, guys. Maybe leave some comments on what you think of that one. Joshua vs Usyk.
I'm just interested to be fair.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm just interested because we all know the first fight, Joshua got the tactics all wrong. It was basically like Joseph Jr. just coming in, doing the completely wrong thing in the fight. So this time Joshua He's got his, I mean, at the end of the day, he's a solid guy. He's bigger than him. Even in that fight where he kind of got touched up, Usyk's face was bruised up. You just got to be more aggressive and just do more damages, even if you don't knock him out.
Yeah.
Just make him feel like he's in a war.
A threat.
Make him feel like he wants to go. You have to make him feel like he'd rather fight him.
Oh my.
It was no. But yeah, you just got to make it uncomfortable for him in there, man. Because otherwise, Usyk, very good amateur pedigree, professional. I rate him. There's a lot of these guys just put Usyk kind of low on the pound for pound for some weird reason. I put him above Lomachenko and all these jokers. I mean, I still got Lomachenko higher than Usyk.
But he's lost.
I know.
He lost all his belts.
He's lost everything. But yeah, Usyk's cold, man. He could be top 3 pound for pound, honestly, when I think about it. But yeah, because he unified his cruiserweight, just moved up, beat some of them problems that the cruiserweight Gassiev and them lot, because I saw them knock him out. They weren't just some jokers, Now he's gone up to heavyweight, outboxed 2 big fighters. Yeah, man. Robert Garcia, hopefully he's got the tricks to do it. I just want to see Joshua come out and prevail, but yeah, I'd probably have to root. If I had to bet, I'd probably bet on Usyk again, honestly, because it is hard to just write him off, and just the way he boxes, you know what I mean. But then, you know what? I wouldn't say it's a mad margin. I'd say 60-40 Usyk.
Yeah,
60-40 if I had to bet. But yeah, man. Okay,
seems fair, to be fair.
Yeah,
to be fair.
The last kind of announcement for the boxing, the greatest heavyweight of all time, is back. Deontay Brown's number 1 to this day. Now he's announced that he's coming back.
Hey, come on,
not retired. Yeah, I'm saying he wants to come back, make a name for himself in the division. Big up Deontay Wilder with them scraps with Tyson Fury, one of the most exciting heavyweights. Respect to him. That's why Joshua needs to fight windmills. I think. I can't like Usyk, yeah. He might even drop Wilder, but Wilder will get up and start swinging at him.
Yeah. Wilder will probably drop Usyk.
Bro, Wilder might bag Usyk, bro. I'm telling you. It's just, he's so reckless. With
Usyk, it is no thinking. You go in there and kill him. Just missiles. You just need to launch. You need to just tuck your chin and just
Usyk just not getting hit by that wild shit at all. But you never know. But yeah, Wilder's saying he's announced his comeback with a little rest. And if those wars with Tyson Fury, fair enough. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing back. The thing is, Wilder, you always see them exciting fights. Pick up Wilder. So yeah, man, this heavyweight division, it's cooking up. It's looking good. Tyson Fury's not even gone. Yeah, I mean, he's coming back with Joe Joyce. You got Joshua, Usyk, Deontay Wilder coming back. Luis Ortiz. How is he still fighting? Well, my days. He's Ruiz. Actually, I hope Luis Ortiz whoops Ruiz, to be honest.
Yeah,
because Rui's been madly inactive. He's trying to fight a 43-year-old. So what are you even doing?
Cherry picking gone wrong.
Maybe it's cherry picking gone wrong. You never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's it for the boxing topics. Let's move on to some MMA. Oh yeah, also, actually no, we'll do the ping of the week at the end.
Yeah.
But I never know. I'm gonna give it to you.
We got a few, even in MMA, because MMA, bro. This card on the weekend.
Yeah, well, I can even try to bring up some things.
Yeah, it wasn't even a pay-per-view, but it was something ridiculous. Like there was 8 stoppages. 8 stoppages, I think 7 KOs. 7 KO TKOs.
You can bring some of these up, go on.
There were some mad finishes. Like Kevin Holland, he was fighting veteran in Tim Means. And Kevin Holland, like he's got
a lot of knockouts, Kevin Holland.
Yeah. But he's recently moved down to middleweight.
Oh man.
I mean, not middleweight. He's moved down to welterweight because those middleweights were huge, innit? So he's moved out to welterweight and he's had 2 finishes. So he's looking good, man. This one, he got a dance.
Reaction to this? Oh, it's a dance.
Yeah, it was a nice dance, but he pinged him beforehand. Like he pinged him. I was gonna say this could be bigger because in MMA when the ping's like
yeah. Let's show this one as well. So what is this? Kevin Holland vs.
This is all fair use, bro.
It's fair use.
Fair use. But yeah, you can skip this. But he's just proper good scrap. You can see.
Yeah, Kevin Holland.
He looks fast and sharp at welterweight.
He's like a boxer.
Yeah. He's got quick hands. He's just touching
Very
him up.
slim, isn't it?
Yeah. And
Oh,
Tim
Tim
Means
Means
is
is
a
hitting him,
veteran, but
Tim Means is slightly catching him there. Oh.
oof. This was a scrap.
This has to back to kangaroo, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
A nice jab. Oh, sidekick. Come on.
Sidekick. Oh. Nice takedown by Tim Means, but I don't really want to see this. By any means necessary.
Oh, he's back up.
Oh,
Having a
flipping hell.
my
Kevin
god.
Holland's just swinging at him.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. This is the tenacity. You can't really teach that. Like even though Tim Means wasn't getting hit with too many of those, he knows he's coming to take him out.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Oh, you see that? See, he blocked the kick, but he still touched him with a hand.
Oh, nice left foot
Oh,
uppercut.
ping.
Oh, uppercut again.
I like how he's dipping out. Talking to each other.
Oh. Nice, just tipping the lead hand and shooting that straight right in there.
Oh, man. That pinged him.
Yeah, he's straight right. He's up money right now. He's gonna load it up there though, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the finish should be coming soon. It's in the second round. You can skip this.
So it's just a toss, isn't it?
Oh, he just.
Oh.
Whoa.
Flipping hell.
The way Holland is swinging. Oh, man.
Oh my god, he rocked him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a ping.
Panic shot in, just boom, locks him up.
Panic shot. Put it into a panic wrestler.
Game over.
Game over. Jeez. Man, like Kevin Holland, you know what? He's a bit of a problem about this weight. I can't even lie.
Tim Means a bit over the hill though, I'm not gonna lie.
Tim Means.
I'm not trying to be a hater, but
Tim Means, you know.
he's a bit old, isn't
Is
it?
it?
But no, credit, that was a solid win, man. Like Tim Means is solid. He ain't no joker.
Trust me.
But yeah, man, there was just so many stoppages like on the card. It was crazy, man. Even in getting into the next news, I just want to bring it up. I'd say negative. I don't even want to say it's bad news because I like when I hear this. It's like Eddie Wineland. He's been a professional MMA fighter for 20 years. And he made his retirement. Unfortunately, he lost his last fight in the octagon. He was versus Cody Stanman. He got stopped pretty quickly. Oh wait, they got the highlights there as well. But yeah, it was something like he got stopped in under a minute. But yeah, man, it's credit to him, man. Eddie Wineland, he was always in like sick fights. But yeah, man, I like that, man. Choosing to just end it. Because I see like too many fighters just get banged out and then they're just done for, man.
Yeah, nice. Your health comes first at the end of the day, man.
That's what it's about, man. So credit to Eddie Wineland. I think he just got clipped.
Yeah.
And that's what it was, man. Crazy good fight. But obviously in the main event, Calvin Kattar versus Josh Emmett.
Okay.
And like this was a tear up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I've only really seen highlights. But
some of the highlights and
yeah, we could put a bit of them on.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah, like, you know, it's just one of them cagey fights. We know Emmett, he goes in, he tries to throw heat, but then Kattar had the volume.
I've seen this Kattar fight.
But then it was like Emmett got the decision, and a lot of people were saying robbery, and even Kattar himself was saying like, I don't know how, don't really know how Josh Emmett got the heat. He really thought he won the fight. And I was watching it and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, but you don't want to judge with the highlight.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But then again,
we're not highlight watchers over here, guys. We just do this,
I need to go back.
Your entertainment. We watch full fights.
Yeah,
and break down fights properly.
I need to go back and watch the fight fully, but it looks like kind of a weirdly close one because it to the average viewer, Josh Emmett's throwing those heavy shots. So they're like, oh, you know, and someone's just they're throwing the heat, so it kind of looks like they're winning. But yeah, man, like you can see Kattar here, he's just touching him up with a jab. Like
to me, Emmett looks like he's marked up as well.
Yeah, like so it's crazy, man. He wasn't even too marked up.
Okay. Oof.
Even
the
here.
hands,
Yeah, but he's got solid boxing, man. He's got good MMA boxing.
He said he's not MMA hands. Oh. Flipping hell.
But yeah, even you can see there.
Emmett is just trying to load up.
This what I mean. Just loading up, loading up, loading up.
Emmett's fighting like he's Chandler, bro.
Yeah. Emmett he's kind of like Chandler.
It's like a slow Chandler.
He's just a featherweight Chandler. Just throws heat.
Flipping hell. Yeah, this look like a scrap.
With just 5 rounds, tear up. Look at that. But Emmett goes ham. People love that. You know when someone just goes ham.
Yeah.
See, he throws.
Everyone's trying to front kicks now, isn't it?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but to be fair, Kattar always does that. He just throws it so they back up. They put their hands up.
Oof. It's actually it's a useful tactic, that front kick.
It's a good scrap. But yeah, man, like with Kattar, like I feel like when you're fighting someone like Josh Emmett, you can't let it be this close. You can't let him get any success.
A nice uppercut
because Emmett is landing some heavy shots. So it's like the judges are seeing these heavy shots and thinking, we like your volume, but damn, Emmett's also throwing some heavy bangs.
Catching it, to be honest, though, Emmett has marked thing up his off.
Yeah.
He's catching Kattar right there.
So I mean, so it's like, oof.
Back and forth one.
Yeah,
it does actually look quite a close fight.
That's what I mean. So it's like, this is not, I feel like in his head.
It's not, I don't think it's one you call a robbery. It's like, yeah, you could have won 3 rounds, but you can't really call it one's a robbery when you're back and forth like this.
Yeah. This it looks like a close one to me. But yeah, now moving on.
Oh, wait. So just get pinged. Oh!
Oh my God, what the hell? Whoa, he got rocked.
Flipping hell, that could be as big as a week.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
I'm back to round, bro. That's cold. I need to go back to that.
But that was a good recovery, low-key.
He tried to do a spinning backflip. Look at his joker. He's like,
whoa.
That was a cold recovery, though. I think he only spun like that because he's trying to do a spinning backflip.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. I'll pick up those 2 scrappers.
Proper sick. But now we're moving on to something that happens in MMA a lot, man. And it's the thing with cursed fights. What? So if you don't know, UFC Fight Night, Kattar versus Emmett. Joe Lozon versus Donald Cerrone was cancelled for the 2nd time in a row. First time, Donald Cerrone couldn't fight due to the health issues. And now this 2nd time, a day before.
I think you should fight.
Donald Cerrone. Joe Lozon gets some freak injury.
Oh no.
Freak leg cramp, leg injury.
Leg cramp.
Yeah, like apparently his meniscus just ripped or something. So yeah, man, it's crazy. And then even Dana White himself, he's like, I'm not booking this again.
Oh shit. It looks like the fight's off then, boy.
So like that's just crazy. I did want to see it because 2 veterans, they're around the same age.
Oh, is it? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I don't want to see Cerrone fighting any young guys.
Nah,
getting
Joe Lozon's
on his highlight reel.
He's been whole. I mean, I think Lozon was going to KO him to be honest, but it was a good scrap, man. Like 2 guys, exciting, solid. But yeah, it's just a shame that one fell through, and I was just like, oh man, it's crazy when you hear that stuff. But yeah, I was going to say, with Kevin Holland, welterweight, do you think he challenges for the welterweight title kind of soon?
Who?
Kevin Holland.
Yeah. I just realised. Yeah, because who's welterweight?
That's Usman.
Oh, no. You just get jokes.
Yeah.
You get plug around, bro. What's going on? His wrestling is hilarious, though. But I'm telling you, he'll punch out Usman.
Yeah.
When it's on the feet, he'll punch
Usman will get pinged. I don't think he could dodge the
punch him up.
I don't think he could dodge the hands.
It's just, well, it's Leon Edwards first, isn't it? You got to see that one. I'm looking for the Leon Edwards v some Usman.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. Leon Edwards, that's been announced as well. But I was just gonna say, I feel like this one comes up a lot on the podcast, and it's like, with the MMA judging, do you think it needs a change? Because I feel like there's a lot of MMA where it's like, it's not just boxing. There's grappling involved, clinch work. So I think there's already dusty boxing judges, but I feel like MMA judging sometimes, you like the other guy is clearly won, and the other guy just gets it. So it's like, what's your kind of thoughts on the MMA boxing judging?
Do you mean boxing judging or the judging in a whole?
No. I mean MMA judging.
Okay. To be honest, I think it's still evolving. Like, I think back in the day, they used to just give people credit for just lying on the floor for no reason, isn't it? And then they kind of started thinking, actually, are they doing anything on the ground? So I think it is a fairly new sport, like to the big audiences, like a mainstream sport. So I think it's always going to be evolving. Like, you got to think, even in basketball, they had to change some rules because of Shaq O'Neal, because he just, you know that, like, he used to just do something where it was just kind of unfair, and they had to make it a foul, basically, because of massive players. But I don't know exactly what I'm talking about. But basically, in sports, rules kind of get adapted and stuff.
And changed,
so, like, the judging, it will have to get adapted, because it's not just one thing. Like you said, it's not just boxing or just striking. It's other things, and they have to understand what is a dominant position. Like even in the Aljamain Sterling fight with Yan, some judges tried to say he didn't dominate him. Yeah, like sitting on someone's back and slapping him in the head for half a round. Like, that is such a bad position to be. Yeah, like if you're in a fight and you get someone's back, you can just literally relax. Yeah, like that's a complete dominant. But beneath you is terrified. Like, if I make a mistake, I'm getting choked. He's done. That's a dominant position. You know what I mean? Like, so judges, they have to have knowledge of boxing. It's kind of hard. It's harder than judging boxing in a way. But these boxing judges are still retarded. So, do you know what I mean? It's gonna have to be adapted. Yeah, I think the only thing I would say is, like, just get finishes, man. Either get finishes or get close to it. But yeah, moving on. Oh yeah, this is a funny one. We could probably bring this up. But basically, Philip Paws, he's the guy that said he was whooping John Jones. He fights at light heavyweight, and basically he fought a teammate of Daniel Cormier, who's Daniel Cormier's protege, Darren Wynn. Yeah. And then, like, he started mouthing off to DC after it. See this is coming. And it was funny because DC kind of sunned him, like, listen, be quiet. Like, DC, he's calmed down. And because he basically, what it was about, he, for whatever reason, thought that Daniel Cormier made the matchup. So, which doesn't make any sense. Like, why would Daniel Cormier? This is a hard fight for Darren Wynn. So, and he's saying, why would I make this matchup? So he's like, I don't pick the fights. But look how quickly he changes his energy. Yeah. Be respectful. Yeah, exactly. That's what he did, baby. Yeah, it's true. He needs to calm down. It's true though. Yeah, no, it's true though. There's levels to this game. Like, that's a double champ there, mate. So you picked the wrong opponent. Why who cares, bro? Cormier would weigh you in, bro. Even probably at 50 years old. Of course he would, bro. Cormier's got the quickest. Dash him around, bro. Cormier's got the quickest hands. He's got the quickest hands for a fat guy I've ever seen. And the best Rodman bangs in the UFC. Yeah, best UFC. In UFC history. He needs to teach AJ how to wing him. Yeah. He gets easy. Does the Rodman side now. But yeah, man, that was quite funny just seeing that. Yeah. But just moving on though, for UFC 276, like, this card, I'm telling you, this card's crazy. So UFC 276, Israel Adesanya versus Jared Cannonier. Yeah. Why'd I say Jared like that? Jared Cannonier. Yeah. And then in the co-main, you got Max Holloway versus Volkanovski. Oof. Then at middleweight. Wait. Is that a second fight? That's the third fight. Third? Yeah. What happened? He got robbed twice, isn't it, basically?
Yeah, so first one, Volkanovski had some good low kicks in the first one. Like, he could have got it.
Second one, Max.
Second one, Max won that.
That's the one I saw, man. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, Max won that second one. But yeah, man, like this, it's crazy. It's just crazy fight. So obviously, starting in the main event, Israel Adesanya versus Jared Cannonier. This is a great fight, man. Jared Cannonier looked great in his last fight. He just banged over Derek Bronson. Yeah, he looked. He's a guy that can cause problems to Izzy because he's very patient and he has legitimate like killer instinct and power in it. So I think Izzy's also gonna have to keep to his game plan, keep the range, make it a kickboxing fight.
Yeah,
keep it long, man.
Can't lie. I want to see Izzy getting pinned on any hard shots because Cannonier commits.
Yeah, he does. Like I like it's one of them ones I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Jared takes it.
No, I would be surprised though, to be honest, because kickboxing Izzy's actually quite comfortable with striking. But that's kind of his game, innit? If you want to strike with him, he'll be like, yeah, I'm happy to.
Yeah,
as long as you're not Romero.
And then also Robert Whittaker completely outboxed Cannonier and just broke his forearm.
Oh yeah, he's kicked him up, yeah.
So it's like I think
so there's levels to the striking shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's like But yeah, man, that's what are your thoughts on that matchup?
Yeah, honestly, I think I was just saying there's levels to the striking game. I think Izzy will be quite comfortable in the feet with Cannonier. So Izzy susses him out, and it's kind of going to be up to Cannonier. Is he going to try go for broke or just get outboxed or outstruck in the fight? But Cannonier, he doesn't seem like the guy to just sit back and it's for a belt. I feel like he's going to go for broke. It could make for an exciting fight if he's down a few rounds. He'll come for Izzy in it, and he might make Izzy work. Next,
but yeah, next in the co-main event, Alexander Volkanovski versus Max Holloway. Max needs to do the business in this fight, but the thing is, Volkanovski looked really good in his last one.
But he's against the Korean zombie.
But the Korean zombie,
he does have no.
Bro, he has no
runs into shots.
Bro, he has no defense. Bro,
when
you look, you make.
What's his name?
He's gonna. I think this is gonna become a saying on this podcast. He made him look like Jiren, bro.
Yeah, he made
because he's just so defensively irresponsible.
Make a man look so beastly as that, bro. You're running into the shots.
Yeah,
that was disgusting. But then again, Volkanovski does train from Adesanya's gym as well, so there's a high kind of caliber striking there from there.
Brad Riddell. And oh my God, we're going to get onto it, but there's a fight on the preliminary card. When you see the fight, you're going to be like, oof, that's a good fight. But in this one, personally, I think like Max, volume is going to be A1.
Volume and the hands, man.
Volume, hands. And we've seen it. When Max puts it on Max Holloway, when he puts it on Volkanovski's...
Yeah, that's what happened in the second fight. So I don't know what the judges.
And he dropped him as well.
Yeah. So hopefully Max has a show out performance and just puts it on him, man. That's what I wanna. I'm rooting for Max. I actually genuinely think he's gonna win as well.
Yeah.
So I think he's more versatile. And he just man. I just want Max make sure he's healthy. Sometimes he's just some dodgy weight cuts and all this stuff. Hopefully.
His weight cuts have been good recently.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I just want to see Max in there healthy and just doing what he can do, man.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, no. Next up, Sean Strickland versus Alex Pereira, and this is very interesting because Alex Pereira, if you don't know, he's beaten Israel Adesanya twice. So once by decision and once by knockout. Caught Izzy with a left hook. Izzy was winning beforehand. But then he caught Izzy. So, only one loss in MMA. So if he wins this one, I mean, I think, does Dana shoot him up to go to Izzy? As long as Izzy wins.
Maybe.
Yeah, so that's an interesting one, man.
Or do you think they'll do it only in 6 wins? To be honest, why not, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, he's beat Izzy before. So it's like, I feel like...
The hype in it is...
Yeah, there's so much hype. You just have to show him KOing Izzy. Everyone's like, what? What?
Oh my God!
The star win has been KO. It's like, Izzy's scared. Look at Izzy's left eye. Every time Pereira is mentioned, it twitches.
He's fucking couch flipping potato
Flipping,
analyst, bro. These jokers, bro. But yeah,
idiots.
yeah, man. Nah, that's gonna be a good fight. Sean Strickland. You think Sean Strickland's gonna give Pereira any problems? When I see Pereira fight, though, he looks mad aggressive. In he's just an animal. Like,
He goes for it, and
he goes for it.
And you know who his training partner is?
Yeah.
Glover Teixeira, bro.
Oh, it's a big don.
The one that fought Jiri on the weekend and was just taking licks. Like, he's a veteran, so it's like that's a good training partner you got there. But I think like Sean Strickland, he's gonna have to use his MMA game in this, man. Don't give Pereira no space to. If he gives him space to let off them combos, oof, it's gonna be long for Sean Strickland. So as long as he like uses his grappling, striking, doesn't give him too much respect, I feel like that could also be a fight of the night, man. Alex Pereira versus Sean Strickland.
Can't lie. Most of Alex Pereira's fights recently have been sick. I can't even lie.
Scraps.
Cold. But yeah, so is that a loss on Alex Pereira's record there?
Yeah, it's just one loss.
How did he lose that one?
I think it's just submissions outside the UFC.
Yeah.
So it's...
Same with Izzy's. Who is Izzy's loss?
Izzy just lost to Jan Blachowicz when he moved up.
Yeah.
But yeah, next in the women's flyweight. Oh, this is quite an interesting matchup. So you got Lauren Murphy versus Miesha Tate, but it's at flyweight. And I think Miesha Tate was saying, obviously former champion, was saying in her interviews that she was one of the women that didn't really cut any weight to make 135.
So moved down.
Yeah, so now she's moved down to flyweight.
Okay.
So, this is an interesting matchup. Lauren Murphy, good grappler, quite aggressive as well. Aggressive striking, aggressive grappling. So, this is quite an exciting matchup here.
Both grapplers, aren't they?
Yeah, both kind of grapplers. So, I feel like it could be who can impose their will in the striking for me. Because I feel like they kind of cancel each other out in the grappling.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting, as it'll be Miesha Tate's debut at flyweight.
Okay.
Oof. And then next, we have the Sugar Show, Sean O'Malley versus Pedro Munoz.
Pedro Munoz is not a joker.
Nah, he's not a joker, bro.
This might be...
Bro.
This is definitely his hardest fight.
Bro, this is Hunter's hardest fight to date. Pedro Munoz don't give a fuck, bro. He KO'd Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah, I need to bring up Pedro Munoz.
You need to put on his highlights, mate.
Because when Sugar Shane just does this basketball stuff, he ain't playing no basketball with no one. That's what I'm saying.
Pedro Munoz, he doesn't rap, bro. The way he bangs Dons over, you're just like, whoa, this is bad.
Bro, I know he doesn't rap because I've seen him KO people.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, who are you picking in this fight? You had to put your money in.
If I put my money, Sean O'Malley. Yeah, just because I've seen Aljo completely outstrike Pedro Munoz, and that was when Aljo didn't really have his wrists were quite messed up in that fight, so he was kind of like arm punching, and O'Malley's very tall in it. That's what people don't realize.
Submission.
The range that Pedro Munoz is gonna have to cover to get in is gonna leave him in a lot of trouble. Like, Pedro Munoz is good when you stand there with him and go, but can he cover the distance that Sean O'Malley's gonna cover?
He does kind of run in though.
That's what I mean.
It's kind of built for O'Malley.
Yeah, he's short, stocky.
Only thing is, I've seen O'Malley. He's slightly not as much power as people make him out to. It's like he fights people that are KO'able.
Yeah,
it's like he's had some good matchups, but I don't think this guy's.
Munoz ain't been stopped.
Yeah, Munoz. I don't think Munoz is going to get stopped. You know.
Yeah,
I think he'll eat shots and try to get in at least.
He just. This Don's looking stressed.
Yeah, Munoz is on him, fam. Got good, decent submission as well.
That's a good guillotine. That is a good guillotine. Flipping hell. But yeah, no. It's Cody.
Singing. Oh,
but he's got a chin. Look at that. He just kind of.
He ate an even Cody and just started swinging with him.
He's not having it though, because Cody's.
This is high guarding. Oh, why does Cody always do this though? Just he cares about KO. It's so he's just like, I need to KO you.
Just sees red, innit?
He sees red and then just gets caught. Oh,
Oh,
Reynolds ate 2 knees and then bings him. Oh,
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 oh, my. Oh, Joseph Jr. defense. I'm done.
man. As what we call Joel Smith Jr. defense.
Look at this. He even looks scared going into the bag like he doesn't even want to be there. It's like he kind of mentally quits and just goes, let me just keep swinging.
Swinging it.
No.
There's no need, man. He got caught too clean.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard fight for Sean O'Malley.
It's a good scrap, man.
Good scrap.
Very,
you could drag him
very,
into a dogfight there.
very good scrap, man.
Very good scrap.
But now on the preliminary card, this is kind of the highlight of the card for me, to be honest.
What you're looking for.
Yeah.
Look forward to,
so yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about this as well. What the hell? Whoa. Robbie Lawler versus Brian Barberena. Oh my
Robbie Lawler's still scrapping.
bro, Brian Barberena. This Don just gets into scraps, bro. The fights are crazy.
That's all Robbie Lawler does as well.
So this fight is crazy, but it's gonna be Brad Riddell versus Jalen Turner.
Nah, Brad Riddell's too small, bro.
Yeah, Jalen Turner's tall.
He's like yo, bro. That's like yo. In the future, you have to scrap that done, bro.
Jalen Turner's tall, and he's
like your frame.
Did you see his last fight, bro?
Yeah, I need to put both this.
Brad Riddell's got high level kickboxing, bro.
Yeah, Brad Riddell.
So this is a scrap. Yeah,
He had a scrap with Doberman and out-deckered him, but he was in the scrap, so I rate him. But it's high-level striking, you know.
Jalen Turner versus this is a proper scrap.
That's it, Jalen.
Jalen Turner, so Jalin Turner. If you look at his finishes are bad. You just look at who did he fight last?
You know, the thing about Jalen Turner, he's
tall and he knows how to use his range, man.
yeah. He's tall, he uses it well, and he uses the power.
It's proper stiff.
But yeah, some quick. I'll show you a bit of highlights on Jalen Turner. Promising fighter. Oh,
The
nice.
tarantula.
1, 2 there. Oh,
Very stiff. Very loose. Oof. Ooh.
yeah, that guy's getting worked.
Oh man. Damn. You know when someone's just getting whooped?
Yeah.
Oh my
God. Should have
gosh.
stopped this. Why is it still there?
Oh my gosh. This is bad, man.
He's got a good kick to the bang. Kick to punch. He's
Damn.
got the timing of that one. Oh.
Yeah. And you know who's perfect for Jalen Turner? These guys that try to just high guard and stay very solid and take stuff. Because if you give him something, he's gonna hit you with something harder.
Yeah.
That's what people don't realize about Jalen Turner. He hits you with a good one, then he'll hit you again. Oof, man, he's flattened out.
Yeah, this is over.
He looks like he's in flow state. Oh, he pinged him.
He's played him twice.
Oh my gosh. That is the cleanest.
Sassy. Oh.
Damn, this is that target practice.
He's big, man. He was 6'2".
6'3".
6'3", yeah. At lightweight, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, so he's a tall lightweight. Even this guy, this was Erjan Majic, Polish guy. Everyone was high on him, and then Jalen Turner just weighed him in.
Yeah, Jalen Turner's a very promising upcoming lightweight.
Very, very solid, man. You can see he picks his shots.
Yeah, picks the shots well.
There's no wasted shots in there, man.
Big. Oh. Yeah,
Oof. Oh, man, this Malake fight was crazy.
I think I was watching this.
Because Malake rocked him, but then it was just Malake just got too battered. In the end, he just had to give up, man. Malake reminds me a bit of Dan.
Yeah, Malaki's decent, though.
Oof.
Was even trash. Oh, the hooks.
Ooh.
He's left hooking him like he was. What's his name?
Ooh.
Who's the prospect? Things so bad too. The left hooks. Shakur's guy.
Oh yeah.
It's
Crazy, man. But yeah, Jalen Turner versus Brad Riddell. We need to put Brad Riddell highlights, bro.
Brad Riddell.
This guy's high level.
Brad Riddell's name.
Because Riddell ain't gonna be there to be hit like these bums. A lot of these guys, like defensively, they're not that good, man.
The actual striker is dead. Kind of in a way, it's just like it's not. He's just kind of a stand up straight up guy. Judo.
That was a scrap.
Just a bit of judo.
So no, we need to get full highlights because we just watched full highlights of Jalen Turner. It's only fair.
It'll be a good fight. It will definitely be Jalen Turner's biggest test, but Brad Liddell's a bit small though.
But he's very good. He's fought tall people before.
How's he gonna deal with it?
Kickboxing
and
Adesanya.
He literally needs to spar him. That. Lightweight.
Just trying to top one.
It's the only thing, man. It's just it's that Brad Liddell can be outboxing for 3 rounds and then outstriking for 3 rounds and then just get caught. The other ones.
Yeah, it's true. But so can Jalen Turner.
Yeah, it's true.
He's been binged before.
Yeah.
Brad Riddell. He's got very high level kickboxing.
Oh, what was his kickboxing fight?
Yeah.
Oh. The face. Oh.
Lovely. Looks like he's fighting Izzy.
Oh. And he's my kickboxers.
Hey.
You
You see how he's always kind of the shorter guy, have you realised?
Yeah. He's probably used to being the more compact guy. Oh. He probably thinks, oh my lord.
Gosh.
What?
Oh, this is the monk, innit? But the monk eventually just got KO'd. I don't think that fight.
No. We gotta go back to this. Why is this in the highlight, bro?
making him like, no.
He's got no pop. Yeah. The monk's like, no.
He's bouncing.
The monk's
like,
going to flow the universe, bro.
He's using the secret bell technique, the head bell technique, where your head rings like a bell.
I'm finished, bro. Listen, guys, if you're listening to Spotify, you got to come to the video
version
because this bouncing shots of his chin. Brandon, no, you know what, you're losing. But now you got no.
It's got no pop in it. Wait, 1 second. I need to go. 1 second. No, I don't know why that was in the highlight.
That's silly.
It just made him look like he got no power.
His shoulder. The monk. Oh. Is this MMA fights? Oh. No, this looks like Muay Thai.
No, those are MMA girls. It's just that, in these old highlight videos where they've gone in like a 4080p, so they start looking more chunky.
But yeah, some Brad Riddell highlights there. What do you think his keys to success are?
Volume, feints, and on the inside, hit Jalen Turner. But the thing is, Jalen Turner's got very good knees on the inside, so I'd even say just use his wrestling, bro. So, regardless, man, it's gonna be good. There's loads of keys to victory, but just keep the pressure on Jalen Turner. Don't let him start.
Yeah, I can't
kill all his momentum.
You gotta go live for that card.
And
I don't know what I want to be in there.
Get some takedowns. Yeah, 100%.
Guys, make sure you're there. Joining the lives. We're gonna go live for that card, 100%. When is that?
It's not next week. It's the week after.
Okay.
So I think it's like the 6th.
Yeah. Okay.
Or the 3rd of July. Yeah.
3rd of July.
It's gonna be crazy. Sunday, the 3rd of July for the UK people.
Yep, guys, we'll be up at late streaming that. It's gonna be lit. Yeah, man, we got it.
Oh my God. On the early prelims, you got Jim Miller versus Bobby Green, bro.
Oh, Bobby Green.
Oh
Yeah, we
my,
need to get all these
Uriah Hall.
prelims.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
This fight card is banging.
This is a stacked fight card, boy. UFC 276,
76.
guys. Look, don't forget, we'll be there live watch party, watch along, breaking down all the fights live as we see it. Join in, watch along with us, man. We'll give you the best commentary, breaking down the things you don't see.
But yeah, no, that's pretty much all for the MMA boxing news.
Okay.
But yeah, let's move on to Ping of the Week.
Yeah, man. I honestly don't. After seeing all of those pings that happened, I'm gonna have to give it to Beterbiev, man. He did his thing.
Yeah,
He just pinged him off.
he
Made Joel. He's just behind the ear. That Joel Smith just gave him the ping and he took it. Pinged him on the back of the head.
100%.
Rip it out. So anyway, Beterbiev, well done. Ping of the week for this week is Beterbiev for KOing Joel Smith Jr. in 2 rounds and unifying the division. He's got the division. He's got 3 belts now. You know what I mean? He did his thing. Congratulations to you.
Well done, champ.
Well done. Let's see if he can unify the whole division. We'll see. But other than that, guys, I think we'll call that the end of this episode. That's episode 8 of Ping of the Week. Guys, don't forget to let us know what you think about any of these topics in the comments. If you're listening on Spotify, any of other of these streaming platforms, you know, come over to the YouTube. Make sure you're subscribing, leaving the likes. Also, push that notification bell because we got reactions coming daily. We're going to keep active now, guys. So, yeah, man. Well, that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe and all of that.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
And remember, I'm looking at you because most podcasts, we're just looking at the ground when we're talking to you. It doesn't make no sense. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're going to be out with weekly podcasts now. So, our podcast, we will be out on the Sunday or the Monday. It's going to be you, though. And we're going to have daily reactions for you guys. So just like the notification button and stay posted and stay pinging.
That's it for us, guys. Peace out.